Hello everyone, welcome back to another challenge. Yes, another one. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Thief Simulator, the place where you rob people because you're struggling from debt from buying tons of new anyways, today I'm going to be showing you a stream that I did on a challenge of me trying to save $100,000 in this game. Since doing that My Summer Car, didn't go too well. Yeah, I literally abandoned the project. But without further ado, let's begin, and I'll show you the stream. Well, I'm not gonna show you the first part of the stream because I was acting like a little pussy the whole time, and cops kept getting called because of my dumb actions. But yeah, I'll show you where I first bought something that would lower my money so I could actually start the challenge. So I ended up buying this very expensive car key cloner. How it works is you basically go up to the person who has the car keys and you scan them. Doesn't matter if they're through the wall or something. You scan them and you can basically unlock their car. This makes it so you don't have to hotwire the car, or if the car is not hotwireable, then you can just get in. So yes, this costed a bunch, and the reason why I bought it was because it went a part of the campaign and Vinny wouldn't get off my ass. And I know that my money's not at zero, but there's no way you can do that, okay? Like, just get off of me, bro. I don't know how else I would get my money all the way down to zero. So we're starting at 13,000, okay? And so you have some context. There's two neighborhoods that I have so far in the stream: Ritchie Street and Greenview Street. Ritchie Street is a street that has bigger houses but is also more secure with security cameras and guards, but also has a lot more valuable things like antiques. Greenview Street is a lot worse, and it was only there because it helped you gradually get better at the game. But here and there, you can still find some good shit. But mainly in this stream, I focused on two people: the Torres and the Fosters. They had some very good shit. Mr. Torres had a bunch of guards, but they're kind of stupid, but he had tons of antiques. And the Fosters, they have tons of shit too. She's an old lady who likes to collect antiques and has a safe full of antiques and tons of antiques around the house. And she also has a sports car that we can steal. So that means the porn shop will stop calling me for my debt that I have there, and maybe I can finally pay that debt off. So our first victim, Mr. Torres, has a fucking vine growing on his fence that we can easily climb and jump over. Vinny wants me to steal his very nice Dodge Charger. So why the hell not? He's paying me $4,000. So I decided that why not try out this new tool that we have and finally break into this guy's house. Is there really no way I can really get in here? Yo, move your ass, bro. I'm just trying to get in there. Oh, that's fucking stressful. I'm not even joking. That's actually stressful. So there was indeed one problem about robbing this guy's house. They both shared some supersonic hearing, and they liked hearing me every time I'll just rummage around. His guard liked staying up and never leaving the house and staying by the pool, while his friend just liked to sleep, but honestly never slept because he can somehow hear me in his sleep. But I finally made it in by hacking through the front door, and I ended up trying to figure out how to use it, but not really, and then I found out. Okay, I got it. We're in, baby, we're in. This is bad news. I was indeed in very deep water. There were police on both sides, I just decided to ram into the forest and leave. That's what I call a heist. That's what I call a heist. How is that bro, how am I supposed to get past? Dude, does that mean we have it? Yes, bro. Sadly, that doesn't mean I get to keep it or drive it. This means that it was another car that I could dismantle for stolen car parts, and that means whenever I do so, I can sell it either online or to the junkyard person and get tons of money. I mean, fucking tons. So that's what I did. This whole stream was dedicated to me trying to steal all the cars I could so I could fucking sell some car parts. Yeah, that was fucking overdramatic. Fuck. Roll the montage. Okay, they want me to go check out some contracts. This was a save, and this is. And after 30 minutes, the car was fully dismantled, and I decided to get my next target. But I had to first sell off all the parts. That gave me a couple $1,000s. Our next target were the Adams. The Adams were quite a bit of a weird story. Basically, there were guards in the house and unknown security cameras to me because I couldn't see them. Basically, I haven't been to this house before, and it was kind of painful, not gonna lie. But I did find my way into their front lawn, but I kept getting caught. Yo, they're in their house? Okay, so I don't think they have guards. Yes, I indeed fucked up really hard. I did see a camera that was right above me, and decided, oh, let's go hide in the bushes. Well, this is how that turned out. I'm gonna hide in the bushes. I'm hiding in the bushes. Yo, he's right there. Oh my god. Oh, yo, dude, I'm not there. And after a couple minutes of searching, he found me. Yo, and he just sees me. He just sees me through there. So we found. Try number 2 went as good as the first one, which was not good at all. I got really close to the front door, but they just saw me. And try number 3 went the same way. They just have some super fucking good eyesight. I don't even know. I was so close to my dude, he found me. It's actually impossible. After concluding that breaking into the Adams house was basically impossible, this is my first interaction with the Fosters. And it went like this. You don't see anybody? All he does is just pace back and forth. He stays after acting like such a bitch, I soon realized that they actually can't see me while I'm lockpicking. They're just fucking blind. I can lockpick it without them even noticing. And better enough, later on, whenever I break into their house again, I realized that there was indeed fucking vines on their fence that I could have climbed on, but decided to do the hard way. Right there, scoping that place out. I soon realized that bitch old granny was coming right towards our location, and I freaked the fuck out. Stop. 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 Yo. What the fuck are you doing? Try 2 went pretty bad. I went into the gate and yeah, I got noticed immediately. Fuck you. This time, instead of parking across the road, I decided to park right next to their gate so I could get easy access, but also not blocking the path because the pedestrians in this game are fucking bitches. They always like to complain about how your car is either in the way or you're doing something shady. In the toilet too, and she'll go to the back porch. I need to like start getting records of I need to start paying for records for these guys. Yes, there is indeed a way to pay for records online for whenever you can get their full schedule of what they do. And sooner or later I'll find out that the woman who owns the place actually leaves at around 12 in the morning. So I don't know where she goes, but she leaves for about 3 hours. I kid you not, I waited about 3 fucking hours, which was about 30 minutes IRL. I just sat there waiting for her to leave. And this is where I made a stupid mistake. The stupid mistake that I made was she realized I didn't lock the gate, and she just fucking flipped out. Jeez. I'm not here.
Freeze!
Fuck you. Fuck you. Yes, clearly I was not good at this whole theft
wait
thing.
again.
So, I stepped up my
You
game.
might want to go, like, sleep. Is there a parking lot anywhere?
Yes,
Or no,
my
I
very
decided to
genius
leave.
idea was to sleep until the lady would leave, and then break in.
Oh.
Yes, that almost fried the whole mission. After struggling for looking in it for an entrance, I ended up leaving, and then shortly realized my agility 4 actually included me climbing on gutters.
Well, I need to buy hints for this house.
So after realizing I was gonna have to buy hints for that one, I said fuck it, let's go rob the Pattersons. So the Pattersons have the worst house in the community. They have 0 guards, barely any cameras, and their doors can be unlocked with just a simple automatic lockpick. And also, half of the fucking time they're asleep,
remember robbing these
and it's
unbeknownst
very
people.
easy to rob their house. But the worst thing about robbing their house is they don't have shit. Like, these bitches don't even have a TV. They don't have anything at all. They don't have money laying around. They don't have anything. The best thing you can get from their house is this antique plaque,
They don't have anything
which was
in this
basically the only thing that you would ever get from this house. So, yeah, the Pattersons can get a big F you from me because you don't have shit in your house. Like, who the fuck doesn't have a TV in their house? Like, fucking Greenview can have a better robbery than this. After finding this fairly expensive headset, I made one wrong move.
You're not gonna call the cops. You're not gonna call the cops. Understood? Let me check your shit here. A fucking headset like that. I'm gonna fucking kill y'all.
Whoa, whoa, whoa there, bucko. That is not in the script.
Hands.
Bro. He shot me through the wall. I soon went back home after 4 unsuccessful robberies and decided to get
Antique
some
poster in the
key
bedroom.
info about the Pattersons and the Fosters. Oh. I know where their balcony is. We were over there, but I didn't know you could climb that shit, but so now, having all the info that I needed about the Fosters, I decided that this was gonna be one successful robbery. It was successful until it wasn't. I forgot to lock the gate.
Freeze!
Motherfucker. You can't get anywhere. Okay, surely this will be the good attempt. Surely.
And we're in. We're in. $500 lamp? Replica. Bro.
After making my way into the safe, I found an expensive newspaper.
Bro. This lady has way too much antiques. Oh, they're
I stayed in the closet for about 30 minutes IRL until I realized that the coast was clear and make some more moves.
We're free.
Yup, indeed, we are fucked.
Not yet. We're cooked.
This is when I realized that we were indeed fucked. There's guards inside the house and also on the back side. There's literally no way out.
Yo.
I indeed had one more attempt in me, and this one was a lot more successful.
Clock? Holy. Is there anything else that I would want? Shoot. These people rich.
And then this is where I fucked up. Again, she realized that I didn't lock the gate, but hey, we were good. The cops did not find me in the closet, but I did have to wait 5 hours until she would leave.
No one's at the back of the house.
Escaping was definitely going to be extra challenging. Instead of it being nighttime, it was daytime, and it was going to be even more obvious to see me. So I just slowly crept around till I finally made it to that sweet old gate. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, if that was not the most stressful one. Boys, we fucking made it! After an hour of excruciating pain, I finally made it back and sold my goods, and we went on to the next target. But before doing that, I decided to look at our new street called Industrial Street.
Okay.
It was a street that had full of industrial factories that I had no idea how to get in. So I was like, fuck this, and saved it for later. After finding out that the Pattersons had a fucking antique poster hanging in their bedroom, I was like, maybe they do have fucking something. So I decided to break in, but one problem was they were inside the house and right in front of the front door.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. Stop.
Yeah, I must say that was a little close for comfort. That bitch could probably smell my Dollar Tree cologne from there. Yeah, look. Where is he going? Apparently this guy was doing his last nightly checks around the house to make sure no one's home and went to sleep. Well, I escaped, and while I was next to the Taurus, I decided, let's just go to their house again. And, shit went down. Bruh, why is he smiling? Why is he smiling like he did something? Maybe because he did, but I tried one more time to go over there, and this time I got in.
Do you have anything that I can steal?
This was honestly one of the best times to come here because one of the guys was out of the house but was going to be back really soon. Yes, there's indeed a very big problem. The other tenant came home really fast, and I don't know what I was expecting, but he found out. But I indeed was not going to get caught with all that shit, so I pulled off this crazy move. Bro, W escape, W escape, W escape, W escape, W escape, bro. I thought I was not gonna get caught there, bro.
Welcome.
When I got back home, I finally sold that very expensive fucking poster and got a fairly good price for it. I then decided, well, I'm very wanted in Richie, so let's go to Greenview Street. What I indeed was looking for was a house that preferably had a car that I could steal, because I knew that I could make a quick buck off of that.
Some of these have cars. I'm like really confused now, because I don't really know.
Even though this house didn't have a garage with a car, I decided to just see what this house was all about, since I never really broke into it before. And let me tell you, there was way too much people here. The Williams. Here's the Johnsons. I literally have the key to their front door. Yes, what's really funny is whenever I robbed the Johnsons, they had tons of stuff, but what they also had was a spare key. And I ended up fucking stealing that shit. But I actually changed my mind from going to the Williams and decided to go with the Smiths, because they had the biggest house in the fucking neighborhood. And plus, it was guarded, and I think I could find some pretty good shit here. So one of these guys has cars. He might have a car break-in. Even though it's so heavily guarded, it's actually very easy to break in. They have an electrical box in the back that you can just turn off, and then the fucking power goes out. Surprisingly, they don't know this. Shit, they got a guitar. They got 2 guitars. Wait, why am I jumping out the window? Stand. Yes, I knew there was a safe, but I decided not to open it because I remembered that you can only collect things in the safe once, and then the next time you go to that same place, they'll despawn because you already collected the item. I then decided to run back and go hop through the little garage window, but this turned out really badly because I forgot that they left the door open. Yo. When I went in again, I remembered that I need to close the door and then hop in the car. Wait, what do I click? Okay. Wait, oh crap. Bro, they didn't even know. They didn't even know. After successfully getting a new car, I decided, let's go rob someone else. Okay. I don't think anyone here owns a car. Once again, I was searching for if anyone else had a car. But then I shortly realized after doing some research that the Fosters, yes, our buddy Fosters, had a car, which was a sports car. So I was like, okay, let's go to there. But you already know I had to rob the Williams first while I was there. The easiest way to break into these guys' house is to climb on their vines and then break into their second-story window. The problem is, there's way too much people and they discover it pretty fast. Knowing that I won't get caught in this spot, I didn't really register that and decided to make a run for it. Yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I realized after doing research that Mr. Torres had an antique book that I didn't see all along. So, you already know, it's time to steal that shit. When realizing that the book is upstairs, I didn't realize that he was upstairs too. I'm not really sure how he could stare at a TV and see me, but he did in his whack-ass smile. Ugh. When breaking in again, I realized that Mr. Torres was inside the room with the antique book and was about to come out the hallway. And then I found it.
$1,000. Take this. Take a keyboard.
When getting everything I needed, I made a clean escape. We made it, boys. We made it. Stuff. When selling everything that I got, I realized that I had tons of electronics inside of my inventory that needed to be hacked. So whenever I got back to home base, I hacked into them. After hacking through the electronics and selling the book, I decided that I was gonna accept some fucking jobs, because why not? I then realized I unlocked a new street called Sun Valley Street, and it was the most honky-tonk looking place. But disregarding that, I decided that now was time to make my move. I was gonna have to steal a painting from 202 and also a video game from 202. So let me introduce you to the people who live at 202. I forgot their names. I really don't fucking know. This was indeed the hardest house on the block. And they're owned by the Butlers. Okay. Well, I have never been able to break into this house at all because it's so heavily guarded, and it has a gate which prevents us from getting into the front lawn. So this one was pretty tricky. Yeah, I have no idea what the hell I was doing. I mean, that was Theft 101 there. I don't even know what I was thinking. Yeah, I don't know if the guards here were for show or something, but they didn't see for shit. Yeah, it didn't go too well. Well, let's retry. Sneaking back in, I understood the layout a lot better, and I realized that there's a way that I could open the gate, which was right through this room right here. But doing that ended up opening that gate right there, which didn't help me at all. But I did indeed find the painting that I needed. After the guy just stood there and stared for like 4 hours, I basically gave up on the Butlers and tried my luck next time. You know, maybe it's not for the best, and I decided to move on. After my very heartbreaking fail, I decided that I had remaining hope left and decided to study a little bit about the Butlers. But I learned fucking nothing. Everything was about, oh, they have stuff in their house, they have things to turn off the security camera. Nothing that could really help me. I decided to visit the new street that I just got, and this place was pretty honky-tonk looking. Yes, indeed. Maybe never underestimate a farm, because that shit was locked up. But I decided that I should probably go rob another place. So this time I decided to go to Ritchie Street again and get my next target. We were indeed going back to the old lady's house. Remember, just a while back in this video, I was talking about how cars were a great source of money? Well, apparently the grandma is rocking her lifestyle, and very good style, because she drives a nice fucking Viper. And I'm gonna steal that shit, obviously. So, after doing some research on where the car is, apparently, it was fucking parked in the fucking garage. But it's heavily guarded by that guy, right there. Yeah, he's a fucking bitch. Breaking into the house was really easy now, knowing that there's a whole gutter system that I can go through, and everybody had the same schedule. And this was also about the same time that I last robbed them too. It was around the same time. The biggest problem was that big dickhead that I brought up. He would not stop guarding that one area. Like he knew that I was over here coming to rob his fucking girlfriend's car or some shit, I don't fucking know. But anyways, I waited and waited and waited until he finally fucking caught me. Yo, what? Yo! Oh. Yes, this very much so took me about 30 minutes IRL, and it was all wasted because one of his fucking buddies had to go get me. But even though it made no sense how he tased me through the fucking car, I did it again. Yeah, that was indeed a bit too risky. What I really didn't understand is how she could have saw me right there while she's sitting in her chair, but she can't see me right here. Here, I'm gonna get you. Anyways, after getting her car key thing from my car key cloner, I decided that, fuck this guard, and I was just gonna make a run for it. So after finding my chance, I made a run for it. Close it. Get in here. Get in. Before you say I'm a bad driver, this thing had terrible understeer. But this thing was probably the nicest car that we got, and I was very happy about it. That's what I call an expert heist. It's gonna give me a bad rating because I got it. After getting a terrible rating, I decided that I've had this pickup truck for far too long. It was finally time to dismantle it, and that's what I did.
Nice.
Well, I ran out of memes. But after selling all my goods, I decided to rob another place. Well, I was really liking the fact that I had $55,000. Hello, this is just a disclaimer. I just broke my wrist today, and I decided that it was time to continue on this video project. Yes, the last voiceover you heard was about a month ago. Oh shoot, I just got caught. Might as well hide commentary. Well, I got caught and I basically tried to hide, but there was no use. And plus, they lied to me. They said there was a expensive guitar in here, but there was not.
Freeze!
Yeah, what a jackass. Okay, what I was trying to say was, please excuse the lack of editing between these clips. I just broke my right wrist, which happens to be the wrist I use for my mouse, and it's really hard to move my fingers. So, really hard to like split clips and stuff, so please excuse that. I decided it'd be really funny just to open the door while the Johnsons were inside. But I concluded that the Smiths had some stuff I wanted to steal. It was the best house in the neighborhood, but first I need to find a way to turn off these security cameras. Yup, these jackasses ended up having an electrical box right in the back that's easily lock-pickable, and I can just turn off the security cameras right there. And, yeah, I don't know what she was doing right there. After cutting their power and the lady not even noticing that her gate's unlocked because she's a fucking bitch, I decided why not just break in while the guy's inside, because this bitch just likes to stand in his living room. When breaking inside, I decided to steal his guitar. And then I stole his controllers. This is where I made a big mistake. You see, he noticed. Yeah, his cameras weren't on and his gate was unlocked. So I hid like a little bitch. When the coast seemed clear, I ran like a little bitch that I was. And then I got immediately caught again. Their tasers got me. And apparently I don't exist either. And yeah, that was basically the end of the whole stream. I do have the next stream that's about to be posted soon. This one took a little too long than I expected. This has been going on for like a month now, but I just finished the challenge and I'll post the next video soon. Goodbye, everyone.